Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the MBiotech presentation. So, to start off this presentation, who are we and what problem are we trying to solve here? Firstly, the problem we're trying to solve is one that affects every single one of us, no matter how rich, no matter what country you live in, no matter how big or how small. Since the Industrial Revolution until now, petrochemical-based plastic production and use has exploded in size and dimension, and every year the consequences get worse. From our water to our land to being inside every single one of us, including you and me. Plastic pollution is one of the greatest environmental catastrophes that threatens the very future of humanity. MBiotech is an early-stage university biotechnology startup who specializes in the production of bioplastic polymers using food waste. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The hundreds of tons of food waste we throw away every year can be, by the miracle of science, converted into bioplastic. Now, what is bioplastic, you might ask? A bioplastic polymer, specifically PHA, which we are working with here. In our case, it is a human and environmentally friendly material that is biodegradable. That means 90% of PHA degrades in 6 months versus, 300 to 500 years for conventional plastic. It is human friendly, so items made from this do not leach harmful chemicals and microplastics into our bodies and our environment. And crucially, with our process, we can create a closed, sustainable loop leveraging existing food production, specifically food waste, to create this revolutionary material. Our project directly supports the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, particularly 3, 6, 13, and 12, along with supporting China's strategic goal of reaching carbon peak by 2030 and carbon neutrality by 2060. So, how does our process work exactly? Let's go into a simple example. First, we start off with, say, 1 kg of semi-homogeneous food waste. When I say semi-homogeneous, what I mean is waste of a similar type and nutritional profile, i.e. only fruit peels, so just apple, orange, kiwi peels, etc., or just all vegetable scraps. This then goes through the process of blending and hydrolysis. Hydrolysis just means that we are adding water to it, after which we can derive about 8 liters of a nutrient slurry. This slurry must then be broken down by an enzyme over the course of 2 to 3 days, after which we separate the solids and liquids to get 8 liters of nutrient-rich liquid. This liquid is then the base for our product, for this is what we use to grow a special kind of bacteria, and this bacteria is what contains the PHA or bioplastic. From this bacteria, we can then extract the PHA, and in our current laboratory settings, we have been able to extract about 3.2 grams of PHA from 1 kg of food waste. But with further investment in scaling up of the process, we believe we can substantially improve the conversion ratio of this. Now, the end product we have is a PHA bioplastic pellet. This is a versatile product that has use cases in almost anything that conventional plastic is used in, from simple cups and forks and packaging to more complex fields where it is even better at, such as medical wound and surgery dressings and other biomedical use cases. PHA has been proven worldwide as an ideal candidate for biomedical use cases, with several credited research papers published on this topic, along with its higher profit margin being one of the reasons why we specifically tailor-made our product for biomedical use cases. Specifically in the Macau context, we believe that PHA's medical dressing applications can be merged with Chinese traditional medicine as an innovative and first-of-its-kind product direction in the biomedical field. This goes hand in hand with its similar use cases in the cosmetics fields, where it can strongly complement Macau's 4+1 economic diversification drive falling under the big health area. I like to stress that unlike traditional materials used in medical dressings, biopolymers are human compatible, meaning that if you get stitches, for example, if they're made from PHA, you would not have to get them removed as your body would absorb and integrate them, along with having proven decreased rates of infection as well as higher healing rates. In regards to the connection of China and the Portuguese-speaking countries, our main goal is to export our product and techniques to the developing countries on the African continent, especially Angola, Mozambique, and Guinea-Bissau, etc., as these countries are right now in the middle of their industrialization process and are set to have their plastic usage and consumption skyrocket over the next few years. We believe that with further investment in leveraging Macau's role as a platform between China and the Portuguese-speaking countries, we can simplify and make the process cheaper and more accessible in these countries. But as you all know, plastic, fossil fuel, petrochemical plastic is very cheap, which is why, in order to first reach profitability and to have a viable business, we choose to focus in the area of biomedicine and cosmetics to have a viable business plan. Our team is a diverse group of individuals with a strong passion for the environment and helping build a better Macau. Our chief scientist and the brains behind our project is Mohamed Saidou Bashir. He is a PhD in biotechnology from the University of St. Joseph, Macau, and has a wealth of experience in the field of biomedicine and biotechnology. Our chief executive officer is RodrigoReis. He has a master's in financial technology from the University of Macau and has experience in startup entrepreneurship and China and Portuguese-speaking countries' trades and relationships. And our chief legal officer, Tam Siu Pang, is a bachelor in Portuguese-speaking country and Chinese law, aka Sino-Portuguese law from the University of Macau, and is the legal basis upon which our entire project is supported by the frameworks of the Macau government. This is covered by him. Thank you very much.